Hey YouTube, change your scenery. I'm in Manhattan Beach. If you can see, it's behind me. It's kind of overcast today, but it's a long time I haven't talked to you guys. Well, a lot has changed. I haven't gotten any tasks yet, but I did get my first client who reached me on Instagram. It got canceled, but it was just a simple delivery from Costa Mesa to Chavez Marine. Well, it's a little far though. Chavez Marine is where Dodger Stadium is at. And I told the guy I give him a flat rate of 225, and then he countered with 160. And I said, nah, we could do 225 because from Costa to East LA is about maybe an hour or so, plus the delivery. Obviously, I got to take it out from the house and put it back to in the house. So I told him straight out 225. He said he was gonna talk to his boss, and he ended up not texting me back. So I guess he must have found somebody. On the TaskRabbit ambassador, I just got the contract. I think Friday. So I was reading it the whole weekend, and then I just signed it today. Uh, I don't know if I could talk about it, but it's just shooting a lot of content. And then on tasking, I just helped my dad because he was tired, because he had back-to-back tasks, and he just asked me if I wanted to help him. I wasn't doing anything on the weekend. I was done watching European soccer, so it was the Brazil game that was playing, but it wasn't really competitive. So I left to help my dad. It was here in HB, Huntington Beach to Irvine. It was just a simple move. A guy was moving from room to room, just his bed and a couple of dressers. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, it was just hot that day though. And then on the content, I have two recurring clients off the app. One of them I haven't worked for her like almost 4 years, and all of a sudden she just texted me randomly. And at that time, I think I was in Las Vegas when she texted me. But I reached back to her, and she said she has some work for me. It's just putting out LED lights at a room. Simple. Yeah, it's just a small room. It's in Van Nuys, so it's like in the valley. And then the other client is a recurring client, the Santa Monica client. It's just a personal assistant job. She just wants me to move her sodas to downstairs and organize it, and then also organize her closet. The only thing bad about Santa Monica, that's gonna be on Wednesday, and it's I think at 2. I forgot what time it is, so it's traffic time. So I'm gonna take my cousin with me for the carpool. And then what else did I have? Oh, and then funny story is that and then I made this shirt too. I don't know if you can see. I made this shirt at the mall for the content I'm gonna shoot for TaskRabbit, and also the guy that I helped to navigate TaskRabbit. He ended up meeting my cousin in a task, and they both were talking to each other. And then when you talk with another tasker, you end up like telling them how did you hear about the app, and both of them said that pretty much they mentioned me, but my cousin said that one of his family members was doing it for a long time, and then the guy I was helping, he said that he reached out on YouTube, and then that he also we connected on Instagram, because I was taking so much, so we end up like video facing each other. So I was like, yeah. So they met at I don't know where they met, but I know they met somewhere in West LA. Yeah, pretty much that's the update for now. Plus I guess I don't know if the videos are gonna come on Instagram from TaskRabbit's point. I know for sure it's not gonna be a commercial, because that's a lot of money to market. I know that I'm gonna be like on Instagram. I mean, everybody's using that for marketing anyway, so those whole commercials, like the old way of thinking. But yeah, see you guys probably tomorrow or Thursday.